Hi, I'm Whitney Bremer from Salon 75 in Laverne, Minnesota. Today I'm going to show you a really quick updo. It takes like a minute if that. So one of the things that my clients always tell me is that, oh, you make it look so easy and I can never get mine, to do what you can get it to do. So I'm hoping that I can give some good tips so that you guys can do it for yourself. So this is my natural curl. I just let it air dry today. I like to do that a lot in the summer because my hair gets out in the sun and the humidity makes it crazy anyway, so there's no point in straightening it. And what I wanted to show you was just a quick updo because I know that sometimes, especially when you have curly hair, you want to try to avoid washing it every day. But during the summer when it's humid and hot, you can start to look like kind of a mess. So the updo I'm going to show you, all you need is some sort of stretchy headband. So it doesn't have to be lime green unless you're feeling really bold. I have a little bit fancier one that I'm going to show you mine with. As long as it's stretchy in the back because you're going to be tucking hair into it. And then I just have a few hairpins that I'm going to slide in to secure it when I'm finished. So as far as products that go in my hair, what I used in my hair was our Curly Sexy Hair Curl Power, which is a light spray mousse. It just kind of defines the curl a little bit and adds a little bit of body. And I let that air dry. If you are doing this as a second day style, what you might want to think about using is the Big Sexy Hair Volumizing Dry Shampoo, because you could use that around your hairline or through your root area to soak up any oils. Since I just did mine today, it's not oily, but I am going to use the Style Sexy Hair Spray Clay. It's a texturizing spray. It's going to add texture without a lot of shine. It'd be a really good product after you wake up and your hair smushed on the one side and big and crazy on the other side, because it adds texture but it doesn't add a lot of shine. So if you're going for that second day look, it's not going to give you shine, but it's going to give you texture and kind of almost mess up your curls like you purposely wanted it to not look so perfect, okay? So I'm going to spray it in. I just kind of scrunch it in. I don't want to really mess with my curls too much because I want to keep the curly look on top. The ends of my hair are going to kind of be tucked away. But if I want to add a little bit of volume through the top, I can just kind of use my fingers to tousle and kind of piece out through the top so it gives it, so it's undone but done when we're finished. Okay, so then the next thing we're going to do is put on the headband. And the one important thing with this is that if you put the headband on too high, sometimes it can slip off. So I always say start it on your forehead. And then you can always shift it and move it up if you want to once you're done. Just depends if you want to be a hipster or not. So I want to be a hipster today. Okay, so now that I've got the headband in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this hair on the side. And all I'm going to do is tuck it into the headband. Okay, I usually like to start either on one side, and then I'll tuck that whole side in. So you can see it's just kind of wrapped around the headband there, and then I'll go to the other side and repeat the same thing. I cut my bangs once and I regretted it, but I'm just gonna leave them be down. It adds to that undone but done look. Okay, so then lastly, once you have those sides tucked in, and I told you that this actually took less than a minute, all you have to do is roll until you get all of those ends in. And if you wanted to leave some ends sticking out, that would be perfectly fine too. It's just whatever you prefer. From what I can feel, it looks pretty good. So then lastly, all I'm going to do, if you want to add a little bit more texture through here, lift some of this up, pull some more pieces down. Maybe you want to have it even look a little bit more messy. Pull some of your curls out. You can do this in straight hair too, it just has a different look, and sometimes it's almost easier to do it in curly hair because if it's not perfect, it's even better. Okay, so then lastly, spray and play to keep everything in place. I talked about the hairpins. These are hairpins. There's a little difference between hairpins and bobby pins. The hairpins are the ones that don't touch. Why I'm going to use these is because I can go through the hair and also through the back of the headband all at once, and that's going to hold it in place. So I'll show you kind of what I'm going to do there. Just going through my hair, finding that headband, and pushing it in. This would be, I'm not sure if you've ever had where you wear headbands, and sometimes when you wear headbands, they start to slip up and move up throughout the day. Again, if you were to slide this up, that's more where you would have that problem, but wearing it on your forehead, it's going to make it stay a little bit better and stay in place. So this is the finished look, and I think it did take me like maybe 30 seconds, so I would be happy to help any of you if you need help doing it, but I'm pretty confident that with the tools I gave you and the tricks I gave you that you can all accomplish it yourself. Thank you.